Well, we always love getting the wonderful instructions on from the Emeritus Institute out of Saddleback College. And today we have a returning guest. She was with us, I think, about a year ago.
About a year ago.
So this is Margie Himes. And Margie teaches aquatic fitness and aerobic exercise to music.
Correct.
Great to have you here today.
Great to be back.
Yeah. You've been doing this for quite a while, right?
I think I've worked for Emeritus about 6 years, six
Yeah.
or 7 years, teaching at the various locations.
Now, always in the realm of aquatic fitness and aerobic, or
Always
does
within the physical fitness
Okay.
realm. Yeah.
So how'd you get into aquatic fitness? That is so popular, and for a variety of reasons.
It is really popular. As a matter of fact, my daughter and I just came back from Antigua. We had a week-long vacation
Oh, how nice.
in Antigua, and we looked on the schedule, and I saw water fitness, and I'm like, we are taking that class.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. I never get to participate like my students. I always have to be on deck, but.
Well, I think the reason it's so popular is because, from what I've been told, I've never taken it myself, but people, it comes across as this is not exercise.
It's not. I try and teach it as fun as possible, and they have a great time I want to say splashing around the pool, but of course you have to splash.
Mm-hmm.
You make waves. But I teach it as a very aerobic type exercise. We run, we do cross-country skiing, we do core
all in
exercise.
the water. Yeah.
All in the water. It's safe. It's safer than doing
Yeah.
it on land. It's safe for your joints. And it's fun. It's just fun. The music is fun. The people in the classes are fun.
How many people are usually in the class?
I have quite a few enrolled in the class.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, life takes over and you may not be able to take every
Yeah.
day. So I generally average probably about 50 people
Oh,
in
wow.
the pool.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Now, are they there with the noodles and
With
stuff?
the noodles,
Yeah.
we have noodles, we have paddle boards, we have water weights, they have gloves that look like duck web
Yeah.
feet, so they can work the resistance of the water.
Wow.
Yeah, and that helps strengthen arms, backs.
And for many
Course.
people who may have different kind of disabilities or arthritis, whatever it might be, this just makes it so much more pleasurable.
It makes it more pleasurable, and I've heard from my students results.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard. I can't guarantee this is going to happen to everybody, but I've heard. I had a student last semester come up to me and say, before this class, I had a walker.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now I'm walking without the walker.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I didn't realize that you can make that big of a difference, but that's awesome.
That's nice.
incredible.
Well, it's kind of like an easier step to go. Now, I know you teach aerobic exercise to music,
Correct.
which can get pretty strenuous,
Right.
and that's great too. But the aquatic gives people who need it, like that person in the walker, it's kind of easy transition to the next step.
And like I
Yeah.
said, it's just easier on your bones, easier on your joints, because you've got the water
Yeah.
to cushion you.
So that class, you're teaching it right now at Clubhouse 5?
I teach it at Clubhouse 5 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays
Okay.
at 10:30.
Okay. Now, we're in the middle of summer, almost getting to the end of it, right?
Well, we just started the fall semester.
Oh, okay.
This week started
That's
fall.
right.
Fall starts this week,
Okay.
which is crazy.
That's why I have orange on. See,
That's
I knew
right.
it. Right there.
So the semester just started. You
Okay.
can add all the Emeritus classes. We're still adding students to it. It's free of charge. And we have, obviously, Emeritus has more than just physical fitness
Yeah.
classes. They have all sorts of classes.
Okay, and that's 10:30 it starts. It's about an hour long,
Mm-hmm.
Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at Clubhouse 5, and the ticket number is 13300 or 13,300.
Right.
So now, if somebody wants to, because you certainly are allowed to, you teach this up at Palmia as
Correct.
well. Now that's
Up
an
in
earlier
RSM.
class, same days, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Correct.
Yeah.
And before that, an aerobics class over at Palmia.
Okay, that's right.
And that's at 8 o'clock. So I
Yeah.
teach at 8 o'clock aerobics, a 9 o'clock
Wow.
pool exercise, and I come here and teach at 10:30 pool exercise.
And then you take a break.
And then I pass out for about an hour.
Yes. So if you want to take the aerobic exercise class, again, that's up in Palmia as well.
And again, at my class, as well as any other class here, that we are still adding students.
Okay.
It's not too late to start.
And that's important to make
It's
note
really
of that.
important to know that.
And quite often too with a lot of these exercise classes, yes, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but if somebody can only go a couple days a week or whatever it might be,
Right.
that's fine.
We pretty much understand that life happens.
Yeah.
We have doctor's appointments, or we have a friend that comes out of town. We
Mm-hmm.
need to have lunch with them. I get that. Life happens. And so you may not be able to make every single class, but as long as you make a good portion of them, I'm happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the aquatic, people just wear normal
They wear their
pool-
bathing suits.
Yeah.
I have people wearing long, like, water tights. They
okay.
sometimes they'll wear shoes to protect their feet.
Okay.
They'll wear rash guards, or they'll just wear a bathing suit.
So whatever works for
Right.
them is fine.
Hat to protect their head and their face from the sun.
And beyond that,
And in rain or shine.
in rain or shine.
Rain
yeah.
or
okay.
shine.
Beyond that, they don't need to bring anything else. You supply,
No,
you know, a towel, of course. But
Yeah, the students need to bring obviously their towel, but
Yeah.
they need to supply their noodles. They need
Oh, they
need
do?
to supply their weights.
Okay.
And you could just
That's
a
good to
student
know.
even just came up to me the other day and said that Big Lots has noodles for 50% off, which must
Oh
be
yeah,
like,
this time of the year.
yeah, it must be like 50 cents. So I mean, it's super reasonable.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
easy to do. So does, I think, Home Depot and,
I'm sure.
and even some of the supermarkets you go in. Now, the water weights, where can they find those? Online, of course.
Online,
but-
of course, I would say you could go like to
Big
Dick's,
Five is
Big
nearby.
Five,
Okay.
Dick's, Sporting Goods,
Okay.
just like yeah.
And what size weight, whatever works
It just
for them?
their weights, I believe, only come in one size, and they're foam.
Oh, they are.
They're foam.
Okay.
So what happens is they kind of soak up a little bit of the water in the pool,
Okay.
so that becomes
Oh,
stronger.
all right.
So you could use the noodle as well as the weights, or instead of the weights,
Mm-hmm.
or the weights instead of the noodle. It's either way. You don't have to use any of it. You don't have to get any of it, and you could still get a good exercise.
All right. Very good. Now, again, this is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Clubhouse 5 at 10:30. And if you go on the Emeritus website, it is listed under Health 105, or excuse me, 501, HLTH, that's how they put it in here, 501, and that's any of Margie's exercise and aquatic classes.
Yep.
So if
And
you
they're
wanna-
free.
Yeah,
I mean, they're free. It's a fantastic.
yeah.
It's a fantastic way to meet people.
It really
get in good
is.
shape at the same time.
Yeah, I like the aquatic one. I think that's a great.
I'll see you next semester. Oh, you can still join.
Oh, maybe. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again.
Great seeing you.
All right. You take care. We'll be right back.